अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम दानिश अहमद है और मैं आज मौजूद हूँ चाहूँ जो दड़े पे। मेरी ये कोशिश है कि हम कराची में और पाकिस्तान में आर्कियोलॉजी को प्रमोट करें और इन जो भी लोग यहाँ पर काम करने आ रहे हैं उनको आपसे मुतारिफ़ करवाऊँ। तो इंशाल्लाह वक्फे से मैं सबके इंटरव्यूज़ आपको दिखाऊंगा, इनसे मिलवाऊंगा और इनके काम करने के तरीके बताऊंगा। Thank you.
Welcome back to our channel, fellow history enthusiasts. Today, we have a special guest who will take us on a fascinating journey into the world of archaeology.
So with my team, we are working at Chanhudaro, Shahid Benazirabad district, Sindh since 2015 in cooperation with the Directorate General of Archaeology and Antiquities, Culture, Tourism and Antiquities and Archives Department, Government of Sindh. And we are carrying out some excavations at Chanhudaro to study the Indus Valley civilization, which is very well known in Pakistan and which is the first urban phenomenon in South Asia. There are many issues which are not solved, especially the internal development of the Indus civilization, its first architectural and artisanal developments during the early centuries of this civilization. So with our team, the objective is first to study these levels from what we call the first Indus period, which is dated between the 25th century to 23rd century BC. And we have selected Chanhudaro because it was really a very important site for studying the first development of the Indus civilization. Chanhudaro is a very important site for Indus Valley studies. This site was discovered in 1931 by an archaeologist from the Archaeological Survey of India, which was Mr. Chanhu Daro, who came, discovered the site and dug some trenches into this site here in Mound number 3 that you can see in the background, and also he dug one trench on Mound One, which is in the southern part of the site. Then Chanhudaro was excavated by the first American archaeological expedition to India, conducted by Mr. Ernest Mackay, who carried out excavations during one field season only in Chanhudaro in 1935-1936. Mackay focused his excavations mainly on the mound number 2, which was the biggest mound, and he discovered architectures in fired brick comparable to Mohenjo-Daro. But he did not carry out a deep excavation of the site and mainly documented levels dated to the second half of the Indus Valley civilization. The French Archaeological Mission, in cooperation with Directorate General of Archaeology and Antiquities, Government of Sindh, resumed excavations at Chanhudaro in 2015. Our objectives were to document the levels dated from the first period of the Indus civilization. And in Chanhudaro, we had the possibility to do this operation because all the architectures in fired brick excavated by Mackay in the 30s have totally disappeared here due to erosion and bricks recycling by the local people. So in Chanhudaro we had a large space to open large extensive excavations and to try to go deeper and to discover what lay beneath this city in fired brick. And so between 2015 and 2022 we opened surface of excavations of more than 6,500 square meters here, and we discovered several occupation levels dated to the first period of Indus civilization with a planned architecture made in mud brick. And we discovered both residential and craft quarters on a very large surface. So as I said, it was a planning system like in Mohenjo-Daro, but the architecture during this period was mainly in mud brick with a punctual use of fired brick, especially for sanitary installations, but also for compartments, for reinforcement walls, buttresses. And Chanhudaro is very famous in the archaeological literature because it was also one of the most important craft center of the Indus civilization. And these last years we also studied craft quarters associated with lapidary activities, especially the manufacturing of cornelian bead, steatite bead, faience bead. I mean, all the materials in Chalcedonies. There are, the site of Chanhudaro specialized a lot in this industry, and here we had a chance to discover the perfect contextualized artifacts to document all these manufacturing processes. After the French team carried out extensive excavations in Mound 2 in Chanhudaro, we decided in 2023 to focus our research work on Mound One that you can see here in the background. Mound One was very little excavated in the 1930s, and in my point of view, it has the best potential to study the complete stratigraphy of the Chanhudaro site from the first Indus period to the post-Indus period. Here there are almost at least 3 occupation levels, from first, second and third Indus period, and we have also at the end of the third Indus period an occupation associated with Juka material which continues during the beginning of the second millennium BC. So the first objective was to study the stratigraphy of this mound, and also in the same time with a team of French experts and Pakistani experts to work on the relationships between the site of Chanhudaro and the Indus River. That's why we have also developed several specialized studies, including geomorphology, archaeozoology, archaeobotany, and this year in particular we have dedicated some time to do some core drillings in Chanhudaro. Core drillings have already been done in Mohenjo-Daro, but here this is the first time that we are doing this operation in collaboration with Pakistani drilling company and also with Pakistani geomorphologists and geologists. In my team, we came with two specialists, 2 geomorphologists, French experts from Strasbourg in France. They are Dr. Salomon Ferriol and Dr. Nathalie Schneider, who have been working with Professor Safra Solangi, who did the core drillings in Mohenjo-Daro, to document the site, so around the site to document the course, the ancient course of the Indus River, and also to know which was the deepness of this ancient settlement here in Chanhudaro. There are many questions relating human and environment that we have to solve in the next years. This year we have opened 2 excavation trenches in Chanhudaro in Mound One. The first one is a long trench which connects Mound 2 and Mound One, and the second one is here. So this trench has been made to document the ancient settlements from the first Indus period in this part of the site, and we have discovered artisanal quarters associated with the steatite working, with hearth, with workshops, with everything. So now the excavations are in progress, and as you can see, the architecture is in mud brick. We have some jars here, which are settled in the courtyard of the craft quarters, and we have found a lot of archaeological material coming from here. So of course pottery, but also a lot of artifacts connected with this stone industry. So here this is trench 6 that was opened in 2024 with different occupation levels. We can see here some fired bricks dated to the second Indus period, and just below the occupation in mud bricks dated from the first Indus period. The team working at Chanhudaro is composed by French experts, French archaeologists and specialists in various topics working there, but also the team is composed of Pakistani researchers from various institutions, from the Department of Archaeology, but also from other institutions. And I would like also to add that it is very important for the French team to provide some training. That's why we are welcoming and hosting some students from various universities. We have been working in past with people from Sindh University, from Shah Abdul Latif University, from Shahid Benazir University of Veterinary Sciences, and we'll continue this work because training is very important for the team, and we also welcome people from other provinces of Pakistan to create a collaborative network between the young archaeologists and professionals in Pakistan. So of course this work would have never been done without the cooperation of the local people. I would like to thank our scientific partners, starting with the Directorate General of Antiquities and Archaeology, Government of Sindh, but also I would like to thank all the local people, philanthropists, various institutions, the Museum of Chanhudaro, all the staff working with us, and also all the workers coming from the neighboring village. Without this cooperation, without the hospitality, and without the interest of the local people, nothing would have been possible for us here. So thanks to everyone, and see you next year.